Okay, we've got a little bit of erosion along here on the west side of the road. On the side of the house, on the southwest corner, we've got a tree, a crepe myrtle. It's too close to the structure. A tree shouldn't be placed closer than 25 feet to a slab foundation. The roots rob moisture, and the roots grow and cause movement and push. Right over here we got a little crack on the corner. Okay, that's called a shrinkage crack. Some people call them corner pops, call them what you will. That doesn't speak to the foundation performance. Concrete and brick expand and contract at different rates. The pressure comes out at the corner. Yes, do you need that corner to hold some brickwork up? You need the corner for that. Can termites come up through that void between that? They can. They can do that. So it's something to take into consideration, but you do have a little bit of shrinkage crack on this corner, and there's another corner on the other side of the structure. But if you look through this tree a little bit, this is a good day because all these branches are dead. But if you look up in here, you're going to see some separation between the siding and the brickwork. It runs most of the way up. And it's nice and dark, which I don't understand. Okay, that's wood. The wood's discolorating because of the water that's on it. But yeah, you can see a pretty big crack right there. Can water get in there? You bet it can. I think it can. What about you, sir? You want to give me an interview? You want to give me an interview today? Yeah? You give me an interview today? Oh, there he goes. All right. Going along. We note that we got radiant screens. Got that guy. You're just too good not to photograph. So moving on along here, these windows are arched, but these windows that are straight across here, then around the front door, anywhere you have these metal lintels, you're supposed to have weep holes. The brick is porous, the water gets behind the brick, the vapor comes out the weep holes. Without that, then the moisture stays in the wall, gathers around the top. See, you guys, a little distress right in here. Shrinkage, great. Look at that, right up there. See that? That's where the water's going. Your carriage lamps on the exterior brickwork, they should be sealed to help prevent moisture infiltration into the wall. The water heater temperature pressure relief valve is still dripping. No GFCI, no weather covers. Here's a clue. We're not doing a termite inspection today, but if we were, I'd be going around. I'd be looking at this. I'd be going like, where do termites live? Well, they live in the ground. What do they eat? Dead wood. Okay. What's wood mulch? Dead wood on the ground next to your house. Now this is leaking right here, so that's just like termite bait city. These bushes should be cut back away from the house a little bit to allow some air to get up in there. So kind of moving on over here, and you see that little powdery mark right up there? That's where the water is coming off of the roof. We do not have rain gutters, and the water is splashed against that. Brick is porous. Water is going to go into the wall. Okay. So moving on along, we still don't have those weep holes I was telling you about. Still got the lintel I was telling you about. Looked like a weep hole had come out right about there. Looks like it made its own. Looks like it made its own weep hole. Got some little bit of cracking right in there. Got some separation here. And that looks like more than a bird's nest. It might be a bird's nest, or it could be a rat's nest. Tree too close. There's another one of those corner pops. Shrinkage cracks. Separation between the brick and mortar over here, the stretcher bricks. A little, right there around the lintel. When they rust, they expand. When they expand, they crack. They rust because they don't have the weep holes. Hole. Okay. the way this brick comes out, it's called a water table. And where the water table comes out, that brick is all level, so it's kind of suspect. Going along, all these bushes should be cut back away from the electric meter. You're supposed to have 30 inches of service access in front of that bad boy. You don't have it. These are improperly located behind the air conditioning units. This is a control joint that somebody tried to seal with tough stuff. That's the wrong material. That's like a sponge, but they tried to seal it. But anyway, that's a control joint. We're supposed to have those. You're just not supposed to seal them with foam. It's supposed to be a mastic sealer. I'll squeeze through here. Got some spare brick. On up. Storage kind of limits some things. Another faucet. Back over here, this brick is kind of moved out a little bit. Right there, you can see the gap right in there. Moving on along. This is for the air conditioning system. This is secondary drain pipe. That should be cut off. You're not supposed to route it around the window that you can't tell that you got a problem. This is the vent, the fresh air vent for the fireplace. That's the wrong kind of vent. Okay, that's a closed dryer exhaust vent. That is not a fireplace intake air vent. If the fireplace can't take air from the intake vent like it should, it's going to take air from the living space. Y'all are competing for that. Again, we do not have a protective cover over here. We've got some impact marks right there. We got some impact mark right there. Right there. Impact mark right over there. So about 3 impact marks. And you see these air intake vents, these soffit vents. And they got those little rings around them like that. They got all the dirt collecting around them. They are not venting the way they should. They're not good venters. Better close-up picture of that. There you go. Okay, paving stones are beyond the scope of this inspection. But having said that, these are not dimensionally uniform. They might be convenient when you're trying to walk around dog turds or something, I don't know. But they shouldn't be relied on as a walkway because they're not uniform. And this is the other control joint that I mentioned earlier in the video.